Hey you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, this month we are talking all things metabolic health. Now, we've touched on a few important things over the past couple weeks that are really going to help you achieve that much more easily. The first thing is learning to balance your blood sugar. When your blood sugar is balanced, your body can process energy much better. It's not storing fat, your inflammation's down, your digestive health is much better, you're sleeping better, you're having less hunger, less cravings. So when your body is in balance with the blood sugar, you're able to process that energy much better. The second thing we talked about is protein and how important protein is, not just how much you're getting during the day, but how you're spacing that out to actually activate muscle protein synthesis. That's really a trick to help you increase your muscle mass and get your metabolism working better for you. Now, this week I want to talk about tracking. Knowing your numbers and what you're working toward, it makes a big difference. The thing that I love my clients to use is a metabolic scale. You can get them very inexpensively, about $25 off Amazon. I like the Renpho one. The way that you tell that it's a metabolic scale is it says on the description, but it also has like magnets on it that your feet step on, and it reads so many things that you can't tell just by stepping on the scale or looking in the mirror. So it's going to measure things like your visceral fat. That's the dangerous fat that affects your whole body's health. It surrounds your organs. Your body runs much better when you get rid of that visceral fat. Also, it measures your muscle mass, your body weight, your bone mass, your water in your system, your protein, all of those things that are going to help you be more metabolically healthy. So grab a metabolic scale. I love it when my clients send me their reading every week, and we can track that together. We can see if that muscle mass is going down, and we can correct that quickly. So if you don't have a metabolic scale, grab that as you are working on your metabolic health. Also, just knowing those numbers can really help you to know what you're working toward. Your fasting blood sugar levels should be about 70 to 99. Also, your blood pressure, you want it below like 130 to 85, or 130 over 85 is like a good blood pressure range. So somewhere close to that. Also, your healthy triglycerides and cholesterol. Also, your waist circumference. So that's an easy thing that you can track just with a measuring tape around your waist, because that's where you store that visceral fat. So women, you want that less than 35 inches, and men less than 40 inches. That is the range that is a good waist circumference to avoid high visceral fat. So shooting for those goals is important. So that's just one step to being conscious and aware of what you're working toward. What does metabolic health look like? So not just the number on the scale. Yes, being at a healthy weight is so important, but those numbers, your lab work really tells a lot about how your body is working on the inside. And also just being able to track that more easily. So not just getting to a healthy weight, but being able to track what your muscle mass is, what your bone mass, your protein, your visceral fat. All of those things really help you to be more conscious and aware. So for just about $25, you can get your own metabolic scale and start tracking that, and it will track the trends. And that way you can be more proactive. If your muscle mass is going down, you'll know that you need some good essential amino acids. You need to increase your protein, some weightlifting to prevent that so that your body is burning fat and not muscle. So the more you know, the easier it is. All right, have a good week.